Hi, Tony Caruso again, and I have another amazing speaker, friend, and entrepreneur to introduce you to today. My friend Vicki DeArmon, we met. I went to one of her events and we just clicked and had breakfast. And from there, it was a friendship. And she is brilliant at writing books. And we're going to talk about the importance of having your own book to get onto stages, onto podcasts, how to use it to benefit your speaking career. Vicki is going to be speaking at our February 19th Steal the Stage and Seduce Your Audience event. But we're going to give you a little hint of what she's going to be sharing with us. So first of all, welcome, Vicki, and tell us a little bit about your background in publishing.
Yeah, thank you, Tony. Thanks for having me. I have a long background in publishing, and I don't want to tell you how long because it will reveal my age. But let's say 30 years, okay? I've been a publisher, I've been a bookseller, I've been a marketing and events director, all within the book industry, and then also I've been a consultant and helped independent bookstores with marketing projects and so on. And right now I'm running my company, which is All Things Book, and we help authors turn their ideas into beautiful books. And so we do that through an editorial and a production process. But it's an interesting process getting people first to, commit to doing their book and then to doing it well, because you'll hear all the time, like, oh, write your book in 30 days. I'm like, please don't write your book in 30 days. I really want people to take the care that they've taken with their business and impart it in their book, because a book can do a lot for a business.
So speaking of that, let's cut right to it. If someone was going to go off and have a job, they want this specific gig, and it's between someone who has a book and someone who doesn't have a book, who's going to be chosen probably if everything else is equal?
Yeah, no, the book author has a prestige that that we all recognize. If you come in with a book, it says to the person that you're talking to, whether it's a job interview, whether you're a speaker, whatever it is, I have taken the time to distill my best thoughts, and here it is in the presentation of a book. And that's why writing a book is difficult, because you have to know what you think, and you have to also, distill everything. You have to spend the time to do that. So yes, a book wins out every time.
Well, and a good book wins out over a bad book. So I don't know how many of you I have. Recently, I got the autobiography of an old 50s movie star that I loved, and I wanted to read her book. I couldn't get through the first 5 chapters. It was so badly written. I think she wrote it herself and they just took her word for word and didn't edit it. And it didn't make any sense. It was all over the place. So
yeah,
everyone says, oh, I can write a book, and you just go on Amazon and you sell your book. That doesn't mean it's a good book. And so if you're
yeah.
going to spend the time and energy right, you need to have someone to help you. And kind of walk us through what that process is when you're helping someone write their book.
Well, a lot of times you think day one, when I take on a new client, I'll work with them on their book, and they think they're going to be writing day one. Well, really the first couple of weeks are really getting that table of contents together and figuring out, like, what is your message? You've done so much good as a business owner. I feel that, also when you come in with a book, you have that much more credibility. But if you can spend the time that you've spent, in your business, figuring out what your core messages are, and, really what the difference is between what you're saying and what the competition's saying. That's true for a book too. So it's all the stuff you've done before, but you're really thinking about that in terms of messaging. So we'll spend, 2-3 weeks trying to figure out how we're going to get into your messaging and what all the important things are, doing some research around that and so on. And then, usually we set up a schedule around the table of contents that, we're going to do this one this week and this one and then there's a whole back and forth in terms of writing and helping write. A lot of people who are fabulous business people may not be writers, as you just found from your movie star. So, they need a little propping up in that department. And that's, another thing that I can do for people too. But, just in terms of the value of having a book, to have a professional book is the difference. So you want a cover that's professional, you want content that's professional, and you want something that you would just be happy to hand to somebody. A book is like a gift. Like, for instance, you could, I often tell business people like this, you could try to get that first sales call all damn day, right? All damn day you're trying to get that sales call. If you sent somebody your book, you're letting the book is a gift, and the book is doing the sales call for you.
Right.
It's saying, oh, here's my messaging, here's what I can do. And so that kind of professionalism can really go a long way in terms of moving your business forward and your career forward.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And Vicki is going to be spending time talking about all this in more detail at our February 19th event. So please join us. You'll find the link below in the comments. We are just a couple weeks away. So get your seat now. And if you get your seat before Sunday, February the 7th, you can bring a friend. It's 2 for 1. So check it out. We'd love to have you there. And thank you, Vicki, for joining me today.
Thank you, Tony.
Awesome.